A few weeks ago, I think it was, late October, whatever it was, YouTube went down for an hour, maybe. And during that hour, it was kind of like in Get Out, where that person takes a picture of the black guy and it helps him come to the surface and realize that, not even realize, but kind of helps him snap out of the trance that he's in. And he's like, get out, just trying to help himself, or help the, help the protagonist of the story get out of his situation. But anyway, all that to say, that snapping back of reality is what that hour of YouTube being down kind of did for me. Like watching that little bubble swirl around and me fiending for the next video, thinking, why is it not loading? Like me feeling anxious that the video's not loading because I need that to avoid the actual problems that are in my life. Like, I was like, what is wrong with me? Like some sort of literal fiend. I was like, what is the issue? And what kills me is after that hour, I went back on YouTube. I kid you not. I said, okay, YouTube's back. We back to our normal program. I'm so glad that this is here to help soothe my absolute turmoil in my head. But nonetheless, that feeling kind of stayed with me, kind of like a seed of what could be in terms of clarity mentally. Like not having the YouTube option available kind of just helped me inherently feel free, like a crackhead without any crack. It kind of gives you the opportunity to say, okay, now what? The first step was admitting I had a problem, and I've done that before across a couple of other videos, and in those it's more of a jovial, joking kind of haha, I have a problem, I'm addicted to my phone, social media, haha, but it really is an issue at this point. Even in my last video, I was talking about kind of breaking the routine, and I was sick of the routine and things like that, but what you didn't see, and I edited out, was a whole lot of time of me just talking about how I felt like this stemmed from my phone usage. It's like, how many times does my mental state need to teach me the lesson of being on my phone 7 hours a day is negatively impacting my life? It's like, how many times does it need to teach you this lesson? I don't know. And just like in one of my past videos, yet again, I explained how it's kind of escapism. I was going through a breakup at the time and I was like, escapism, and I just used my phone to get away from like the reality of my life and all that good stuff. And that is really no more pertinent than it is right now, because I really am. I find myself just using it as an escape to get away from just life in general. Like, I feel like I'm at a point in my life with transitions and stuff where decisions need to be made, thought needs to be put into my future and things like that. And I find myself anxious, not only thinking about these issues and problems that are going on in my life in general, but I similarly find myself anxious when I'm on my phone scrolling through these things, knowing I am neglecting those other things. But it just feels like a lesser of two evils, I guess. It's like, it's like I'm actively, I know in my mind I'm making it worse by just going on my phone, but it's also like kind of self-soothing in a way where it's a whole lot more simple just to scroll through Instagram a little bit more, or scroll through, YouTube and watch another 30 minutes of YouTube than it is to actually think about the issues that are at hand. A big part of this, and I kind of relate it to how New Year's resolutions, if you look back, you're like, man, if I would have worked out this entire year, where would I have been by now? Like, what could I have accomplished? What could I look like? How in shape could I be by now if I would have just stayed consistent? And that's kind of me, but with not being on my phone, because it just feels like there's so many opportunities, so many, things I could have discovered, learned, whatever it might be, that I haven't gotten to fully fulfill because of the time I spent on my phone. Like, I literally just look back at it. Really count these things. I didn't know on my phone, it's now filming in log footage. How fun is that? Do I look high def compared to my other videos? Maybe. I don't, like, just different skills, different things that are available that I just can't learn or haven't learned because I'm like glued to my phone consistently. It's a problem.
Falling in love with who I am. I don't expect anything that's
I love
gonna
it.
harm me.
And it's kind of remarkable how much this trip to Yosemite kind of changed my thought process, because these these phones and these apps, they are designed to keep you on and keep you scrolling and all that good stuff. Like everybody knows about the algorithms and how well they're engineered to make you do X, Y, and Z. And it's like, yeah, those are engineered pretty well. But then I went outdoors and touched grass, and and it sounds kind of corny, but it's like how well the world is designed, nature is designed, like all how that like cohabitates and coexists with each other, whatever you might call it. I don't know who created it. Of course, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. Okay, he made it. He designed everything so perfectly. Whatever you believe in, whether it's, just, I guess, evolution, what it is. It's like, okay, nature over billions of years has trialed and errored its way into a symphonic orchestra of perfect tandem and ecosystems and things like that. Like the beauty that is in nature, the beauty that is outside, I feel like that outweighs anything that humans have created up until this point. And just looking at stuff like that when I was out at Yosemite, I was like, man, this is crazy. Like I feel like I'm missing so much being enthralled with my phone.
Good eyes.
There's another, it has its cubs.
OMG.
We saw a bear and it was like 2 minutes past where we just walked and it was walking with her cub. Like insane things when you go outdoors and live life. Like the trees, it sounds like such a small thing to, I guess, everybody else. I don't know if it's just me, but I've never seen a tree so big in my life. This is massive. It's kind of crazy. And it was, I don't know, just, it seems so seemingly small. Like a tree, it's like, okay, it's a tree, but the pure scale of it, something I'd never seen. I don't know, man. It just felt so real. I wish I could explain it better. There's gotta be a word for, like, I don't know. But the feeling of hiking up miles, essentially straight up these mountains at the hikes and seeing the scenic views at the end and the camaraderie with the people that were also grinding their way up with you, it was just different. It's truly just, it's built different when you're actually living life outside of these apps. And I have got to get back to doing that.
Oh let's get off the edge now.
Yeah. Like it's just so easy to keep scrolling. And I'm over it for the most part. And I say that for the most part just because it's easier said than done. It is 1000% easier to sit here and scroll on your phone than it is to go outside and try and make a new friend and things like that. But nonetheless, I think those other things are worth doing, especially with AI and stuff right around the corner. Like eventually, hopefully, low key, social media is going to be absolutely obsolete because everything's just going to be fake or bots or whatever it is. So I guess get outside and try and make a friend while you can. But for me, that's what I've got to try to do, because I just need to try and be more sane. And that doesn't mean, like, of course, I'm not going to give up social media, my phone, and whatever it is altogether. That's just not realistic. It feels like the dependency just, on your phone to GPS, get somewhere, whatever it might be. Like, that's not going to go anywhere. But I think the unhealthy amount in which I've been on it is probably the issue. So all in all, I think there's gonna be 3 main things that I'm gonna try and do to just kind of help stem the nonsense. Number 1 is just try to get off my phone. And of course, like I just said, it's not gonna be absolute, but just trying to make a conscious effort to be like, okay, maybe you don't need to be watching a video as you are sitting at a stoplight. Something little. It's like maybe you don't need to be on it here. Just can really go a long ways in terms of just thinking about life, which brings me into step number 2. Actively try to think about the problems at hand. The problems aren't gone just because you aren't thinking about it. I know how simple and easy that sounds in general, literally just talking to myself, but I feel like making the active effort to try and think about those things and come up with real solutions is gonna do me justice. And then number 3 is just gonna be allotting time to write and or create for an hour a day minimum. I make the time to work out 90% of the days for an hour. Why can't I do something, you know, for my mental health for an hour a day? Like, I'm sitting on the floor right now. I didn't even address that while I'm sitting on the floor, but it's because I'm in shambles. This room is a mess. The desk I usually sit at, it's not really a mess, but the lighting wasn't right. I just got log footage, like I said, and the lighting was kind of acting weird when I filmed over there. So I was like, I want to kind of put it somewhere else, and I'll spin it up there, down there, wherever it might go. And I spent so much time trying to make it perfect. I was gonna end up not even making this video, but if you're watching this, I clearly did. But all that to say, I spend so much time on other aspects of my life and so much time on my phone, it just feels like I can allot at least an hour a day to actually create and do something. And hopefully we don't go another month without a video, because once again, YouTube hates that. And then I think that was number 3, but number 4 is like and subscribe for you, or that doesn't make any sense. Step number 4 is you liking and subscribing to hold me accountable. How about that? Sensational. Go ahead, like and subscribe. I promise you I'm a fun guy. Every video I make is not so introspective and full of despair. I promise you. It's just where I'm at right now. So yeah, I think that's about it for me. Please stay safe out there, and I'll try to get up and do anything else that's not on my phone. But like I said, truly, everything's a mess. Like, that's probably what I'm gonna do today with my extra time, because like this room is a mess. And then if I go out, sorry, I moved this chair here because it was in the way, but like this is a mess, kitchen's a mess, couch is a mess, like everything is a mess. So I don't know, I'm gonna try and get everything together right here, right now. I'll see y'all next week. Next week, I'm gonna try and do weekly something. Honestly, maybe more. If I'm spending an hour a day, surely I can get something more out. Maybe not, probably not. I'm not gonna make any promises, but stay safe out there, man. Stay safe.